Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. So as is customary, I'm going to take a selfie. Is that okay? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, good. So I'm going to make some announcements in English and then in Spanish. But before that, one announcement en español. Mi gente, ahora se celebra el Día del Padre. Feliz Día del Padre. So today in the Latino culture is Father's Day, and it's okay to celebrate fathers 2 days in 1 week. Amen? Welcome, my name is Leonel Fuentes. I'm the Chief Financial Officer. And a few announcements. Please silence all your phones so that way the ceremony goes smoothly. Also, please keep this area clear as most of our programming takes place in the middle. Restrooms are on this side of the building. Just walk through that door or through the lobby. Photos and videos will be posted on our Facebook page, and our handle is ace4change.org. At ace4change. ACE, the number 4, and the word change. Also, streaming will be done online through YouTube. If for some reason you need to stretch your legs or carry your kid, we will also be streaming it in the lobby. But if you have families in other parts of the world or other parts of the United States, they can join through the online streaming. Also, services will be translated by our one and only Elvis. Where are you, Elvis? Over there. So if you need translation, he's got headphones and he'll translate simultaneously. And finally, I want to thank Shepherd Church for this beautiful venue, for allowing us to be here. Especially thanks to Whitney Watkins for making this happen. Ahora en español, en el lenguaje de los dioses. Por favor, pongan los teléfonos en silencio para que el programa sea placentero para todos. Mantengan esta área libre de obstáculos porque todo lo que pasa por aquí es parte de la programación. Fotos van a ser y videos van a ser puestos en la página de Facebook y el handle es @aceforchange.org. @aceforchange. Los baños están a este lado de acá, ahí los encuentran. También esto va a estar siendo pasado en video por YouTube, en vivo y en directo, a todo color. Y también allá mi amigo Elvis está traduciendo en inglés al español. Y por último, darle gracias a Shepherd, a la iglesia de Shepherd, por permitirnos estar aquí esta noche. And now it is my pleasure to introduce you to our one and only, our founder, CEO, beautiful Michelle.
Thank you, Leonel Fuentes, our amazing CFO, the money guy, and also my wonderful, loving husband. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Michelle Fuentes Miranda. I am the CEO and founder of Alliance for Community Empowerment, also known as ACE. But before I begin, I want to also share another title that I hold very dear. I'm a granddaughter of immigrants, and I'm proud to be, and proud that my roots are immigrant roots. You know, at a time when our immigrant communities are being unfairly targeted and destabilized and made to live in fear, I stand before you with pride and in solidarity. My roots are immigrant roots, roots that are resilient and unapologetic. Although ACE officially began and opened its doors in 2013, the spirit and the soul of ACE began long before that. It began with an immigrant woman named Ruth Rodriguez, my grandmother. Ruth came from Mexico in the early 1900s, and she came with a little, and she gave so much. She raised a family. She built up a community. She was a servant and an advocate. And even though my grandma passed away in 2001, the ripple effect of everything that she poured into this world continues, and ACE is a part of that ripple. ACE is more than just an organization. ACE is our community. And we're so blessed to have everybody here tonight with us as a community. Over the past 12 years, thousands of individuals and families have come and walked through the doors of ACE, some seeking support and others offering it. Whether they arrived as participants, volunteers, interns, staff, and partner staff as well, they came to become a part of something larger, a movement of empowerment. So let me be very clear. ACE's mission is about empowerment. And our work is rooted in the core values that shape us: resilience, unity, transformation, and hope. These aren't just words. They're the values that we show up with every day to guide the work. Tonight, you'll hear stories that bring these values to life. ACE is carried forward by an incredible network of supporters, starting with our board of directors, who ensure that we stay rooted in purpose and prepared for the road ahead. And so I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few of our board members that are with us this evening. Faith Singer, our board treasurer. Darlene Sanchez, board member and Youth Build alumni. Sandra Villafan, Marisela Arichiga, and former board member Karina Ravkina. Thank you. Carrying out ACE's mission day in and day out is a team of individuals who are passionate, collaborative, and mission-driven. For our ACE team, this is a labor of love. This team is made up of 70 ACE employees, partner staff, university interns, and AmeriCorps volunteers. These folks show up with heart, offering tools, guidance, compassion, and opportunity. They believe in the potential of every participant, and they walk beside them through every challenge and every win. If we can please have the ACE team please stand up. Don't be shy. Thank you. We have some more in the back, some up here. Thank you. I want to say to the families and friends that are here with us tonight, thank you. Thank you for coming out and showing up and showing love and support, because you are so much a part of this journey that our participants are a part of. To our participants, on behalf of the ACE family and your community, we are extremely proud of each and every one of you. You guys have overcome monumental challenges, some that are seen and some that are unseen. And yet you've made a powerful and courageous decision to invest in yourself, to invest in your community. And that speaks volumes. It speaks volumes to their strength, to your vision for yourself, and your commitment to growth. And tonight we celebrate you, not only for your achievements, but for your resilience and determination that got you here tonight. Congratulations. And now I have the pleasure of introducing somebody that has quickly become an essential part of our ACE team. Though Lindsay Henson, our Chief Operating Officer, joined us recently, her impact has been absolutely extraordinary. She leads with both mind and heart, and it's rare to find someone who can step into a role and immediately make everyone around them feel seen and supported. That's exactly what Lindsay has done. So please join me in welcoming ACE's Chief Operating Officer, Mrs. Lindsay Henson.
Thank you, Michelle. Good evening, everyone. As Michelle said, at ACE, our mission is about uplifting and empowering communities. And that mission comes to life through our programs. Programs like Ruth Youth Builds, Community Violence Intervention, Sector, our Youth Empowerment Zone, Parenting, and our Department of Behavioral Health. But these programs go beyond just traditional services as you would expect them. They are holistic, wraparound systems of support designed to meet people where they are. They recognize the full complexity of each individual's journey, providing mental health support along with education, job training, and violence prevention to support true healing, growth, and long-term success. But what makes these programs truly powerful is that they're driven by our participants. At ACE, we don't do for our participants, we do with. Participants are the ones that set their own goals, and it's our staff that then walk beside them every step of their journey, offering support, tools, and encouragement as they build the futures they envision. And through these programs, we're not only helping Angelenos overcome systemic barriers, but we're equipping them to redefine what's possible, not only for themselves, but really for generations to come. Yeah, I like it. I mean, that's pretty amazing. And over the past year, the individuals in this room have gained valuable knowledge and skills, but their growth goes far beyond that. They've deepened their self-awareness, they've discovered their purpose, and they've stepped into their power as change makers. They haven't just rebuilt their own lives, but they're helping to build stronger and more hopeful communities for all of us each and every day. So please join me tonight in the celebration of their courage, their resilience, and their success, starting with our very own Youth Empowerment Zone. So please turn your attention to the video here.
At Youth Empowerment Zone, participants are building confidence, character, and community. We guide youth ages 10 to 15 through personal development, family engagement, and experiences that strengthen resilience. This year, 70 youth participated and opened doors to new experiences through our field trips, from whale watching to museums to baseball games, lakes, and trails. At ACE, we believe early empowerment leads to lifelong success. And at Youth Empowerment Zone, this is where it starts.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ernesto Maldonado. I'm the Youth Empowerment Zone Program Manager. And through the Youth Empowerment Zone Prevention Program, you, our young people, have chosen a path of strength and self-discovery. You work building better relationships, learning problem-solving skills, and creating a foundation for a positive future. That is no small task, and you should be proud. This year, I'm happy to say that our program has expanded its reach to meet the urgent needs of our youth, our families, and our local schools. We have, excuse me. We have done so by providing support, food, clothing, and groceries to those community members that were facing hardship and ensuring that our individuals never had to navigate obstacles alone. To our graduates, today you finish a program not just with new skills, but also with the confidence and courage to lead your own journey. As you step forward, remember that your voice counts and that the choices you make will change and shape your path. Also remember that your community will stand behind you every step of the way. To our parents and caregivers, thank you for your support, for your sacrifices, and the trust in us to walk alongside our young persons in this journey. Your love and encouragement have been the foundation that has helped them reach this milestone. Today is a celebration not just of their accomplishment, but also of your role in shaping their strength and their success. Let us continue building together a future filled with opportunity, connection, and hope. Congratulations to all of you here today. We are so very proud. And now let us call the YES awardees. Jordan Dominguez. Citlali Garcia. Aníbal Lazo. Julie Martinez. Luis Mejia. Excellent, Luis, you made it. Gerson Salgado. And Nicholas Somariva. Can I please ask you for another round of applause for this participant, please? And now, if I can have your attention on the screen, I will then introduce our CVI program.
ACE's Community Violence Intervention Team is on the front lines of healing and hope. From crisis response and safe passage to mediation and care management, we work to interrupt cycles of violence and plant seeds of peace. This year, we served 121 participants, hosted 88 events, provided 106 support services, led 14 field trips, and responded to 20 critical incidents. Change is possible when healing begins within the community. We're committed to building safer communities, one life, one moment, and one response at a time.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Patricia Chavez, and I have the honor of serving as CVI's Assistant Program Manager. Today, we're here to celebrate something big. Each person in this program made a 6-month commitment. That's 6 months of showing up, working with their care managers and their CIWs, getting support, and putting in the effort to make real change. That's not easy, and you did it. CVI isn't just about one-on-one support. It's about building community and creating spaces for healing and connection. This year, we distributed over 500 turkeys during our annual turkey drive. gave out 2,000 gifts during the holiday season, hosted summer night lights at Lanark Park, held weekly handball games, and went on weekend hikes that helped build trust and reduce violence. We also held Gogi sessions, getting out by going in, which supports personal transformation by teaching positive decision-making. And we brought art into our work, leading us to host our first ever community art show, which showcased the San Fernando Valley's talent. Every event reminded us that when we show up for each other, we build peace. To our participants who completed the program, I want you to know how proud of you we are. You faced real challenges. Many of you had to deal with things like financial barriers, learning English, issues in traditional school settings, or being the first in your family to grow up in this country. And even through all that, you stayed committed. That takes strength, that takes heart, and that takes healing. Healing isn't always quiet, and sometimes it looks like showing up, even on the hard days. Sometimes it looks like trusting again, building again, and believing again, and you've done that. You've invested in yourselves and in your futures. Tonight is your night. We celebrate not only your accomplishments, but your growth and your resilience, and the healing that brought you here. Can I go ahead and ask for us to give them a round of applause? I will begin by calling each participant by name. As I call up your name, please come up to the stage to be recognized. Francisco Piña. Congratulations. Jeffrey Aparicio Ramirez. Edison Romero. Francisco Carrillo. Jose Orozco. Miriam Jimenez. Veronica Gill. Joshua Gomez. Fabian Diaz. Jocelyn de la Cruz. Angelo Sanchez. Congratulations. And last but not least, Jeffrey Garcia. Let's give one more big round of applause for all of our participants. And now, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our resilience speaker. Please join me in welcoming back Saraí Martinez to the stage.
Good evening, Youthville graduate staff and family. My name is Saraí Martinez. First, I want to say we made it. We are here, we're graduating, and that alone is something to be incredibly proud of. This journey hasn't been easy, whether it was academic pressure, personal struggles, or life just being unpredictable. We all had moments where we felt overwhelmed, but we kept going. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not always confidently, but we did it. That's resilience. We faced some challenges, some expected and some that came out of nowhere. But instead of ignoring what we've been through, it's better to heal by understanding that everything happens for a reason. It doesn't matter if you came from a loving family or a damaged one. Remembering your history will guide you through life. For me, remembering where I came from and the struggles my family went through made me who I am today, strong, confident, and caring. I'm grateful to have been raised by a strong single mother of 5 who helped me throughout my journey. There was times where I wanted to give up, times where I thought school wasn't for me, but I refused to quit, even if I didn't love the process. Some days I would give it my all, some days I barely made it through, but the important thing is I kept showing up. Before coming to ACE, I attended 4 different high schools before I dropped out. I was out of school for 6 months before coming here and only had 10 credits when I should have had junior standing. In addition to being out of school, I was doing high-risk activities that were unsafe and got me into a lot of trouble. I was struggling with aggression and was unpleasant to the people who cared about me most. There was a lot in my life that I healed from and overcome. Once I got to ACE and heard my expected graduation date, I was disappointed in myself. It was then that I knew I was ready for change. At that time, I allowed myself to accept help from youthful staff, Miss Ashley, the academic counselor, and Roy, my care manager. They both helped me structure an academic plan to graduate on time. It was then that I came to the CVI program. After enrollment, my care manager, Sandra, and my CIW, Oswaldo, supported in creating my resume and providing me with mentorship when I needed it the most. The words of encouragement that I was surrounded by supported my desire for change and growth. In less than a year, I earned a significant amount of credits and obtained my first job. After a few months of working and Sandra's support with budgeting, I was able to save up enough money for my first car. If it weren't for ACE staff, my family, my friends, I would not be the person I am today standing before you giving this speech. I want to finish by reminding you all to put yourself first. Do not let nobody tell you that you can't because you can. Whatever you're going through, whether it's a heartbreak, grief, or life struggles of any kind, have faith in God, in yourself, and remember that you'll get through it. It just takes time and resilience. Congratulations, class of 2025, and all the other program graduates. This is just the beginning. Thank you. It is with my honor to present the Resilience Awards. Glendy Calmo. Jessica Solis. Fabian Diaz. Luis Menja. Jasmine Gonzalez. Please give another round of applause for all the awardees. Now turn your attention to the screen for our next program. Thank you.
Parenting isn't easy, but at ACE, no one has to do it alone. Our parenting program empowers caregivers with tools to nurture their child's emotional, physical, and intellectual growth. This year, we're proud to celebrate the 151 participants we provided support to through support groups, one-to-one coaching sessions, educational workshops, and parenting classes. We're also excited to celebrate the over 50 families we helped unify with their children, the 50 successful graduates from court-approved classes, and the over 25 individuals who were connected to in-house therapy services. At ACE Parenting, we build strong families because we know strong families build strong communities.
All right. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. My name's Edson Ponce. I have the privilege, first of all, of serving as a parenting program manager here at ACE. It is truly an honor to stand before you all today. I want to start off by saying it is our mission within the parenting program, and it's rooted in preserving and reunifying families. While empowering them to thrive at their fullest potential, we are deeply committed to healing and breaking cycles of generational trauma, one family at a time. This year has been nothing short of incredible. Parents, caregivers, and parental figures have received classes across 7 locations, along with virtual sessions covering vital topics such as fatherhood, parenting, children with trauma, and navigating challenges of the teen years. We know that could be tough, right? So we've witnessed firsthand how comprehensive parenting services lay the groundwork for real lasting change. From exhausted single parents at their breaking point with no support, to parents separated from their children, navigating systems that too often offered no safety net or clear direction. Here at ACE, we are that safety net. We provide not just program, but a safe space for healing, a safe space where parents are seen, heard, and accepted. So with that, I am incredibly proud to announce that this year we are celebrating over 50 extraordinary graduates from our parenting program. These individuals have bravely committed to a journey of growth, healing, and transformation. So at this time, I'd like to invite our Chief Financial Officer, Leonel Fuentes, to join us on stage. Well, he's already here, but in reading the names of the awardees.
Mirna Vanessa Alvarez Garcia. Mark Elliott Bailey. Congrats, Mark. Erika Paola Espinosa Torres. Juan David García Gómez. Bravo, Juan. Ricardo García. Verónica Gil. Jasmine Yesenia González. Annie Latoyan. Zoraida Licón. Cecilia Natalie Mendoza. Caitlin Mary Oshsenreither. Cameron Props. Silvia Ramos. Jennifer Rivera. Sienna Valentino. Cooper James Van Hoos. Our own Jeffrey Garcia. Darylyn Musia. And now the mic goes back to Edson.
All right, thank you guys so much. So let's give one more big round of applause for all the participants. This is big, you guys. And now, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our Unity speaker. Please join me in welcoming back Juan Rivera Garcia to the stage. Parenting participants, you guys.
Hello, everyone. My name is Juan Garcia, and I'm from the San Fernando Valley. where I lived all my life. About a year ago, I went through the most difficult experience of my life. Our children were removed from our home. My partner and I were devastated. The thought of not having our children with us tore us apart. At the time, we were heavy drinkers. We worked hard all week. In our days off, we drank. We thought it was the normal, that it was just how parents relaxed. But what we didn't realize was that our lifestyle was deeply hurting our family. In July 2024, things spiraled out of control, and that's when our children were taken. We felt completely lost. The court ordered us to attend parenting classes, AA meetings, and domestic violence classes. We didn't know where to begin or how we would afford all the classes. Then my partner's therapist referred us to ACE. They said the parenting classes might help us get the ball rolling and reunify us with our children. And they were right. From the moment we reached out to ACE, the process was smooth and welcoming. Enrollment was easy and the team contacted us quickly. From day one, our instructor was incredible, punctual, supportive, and knowledgeable. He guided us through each session with care and always took the time to answer our questions. This program didn't just help fulfill our core requirements, it transformed us as parents and as people. We learned how to truly listen to our children, how to communicate and stay involved, and more importantly, how to be positive role models. If any parent out there is going through something similar, I'm sorry, I want to say this: don't wait, reach out to ACE, take that first step like I did. It will change your life. Today I stand before you a new man, a better partner, brother, son, and father. I couldn't be more grateful. Throughout this journey, I regained a sense of unity that I once feared was lost because of the choices I made. But now I've been given a second chance. And this time, I'm committed to doing it right. Thank you, ACE, for showing me a new path forward. And with this, it's my privilege to present the Unity Awards to Priscilla Salgado. Juan Calzada. Jose Castaneda. Julie Martinez. And Jennifer Rivera. Please give another round of applause for the awardees. Thank you, everyone. And now, can you please turn your attention to the screen for our next program? Thank you.
Sector is more than job training. It's about transforming lives. ACE's Sector program connects justice-impacted individuals with real opportunities and career pathways that pay family-sustaining wages. This year, over 80 participants began their journey towards economic freedom by joining sector, and over 60 of those participants were placed into high growth sector employment. It's not just about second chances, it's about building the future you deserve.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dina Moverhill, and I have the pleasure of being the Director of Workforce Development here at ACE. Tonight, I have the honor of recognizing participants that have completed our sector program. Individuals who have put in the hard work to transform their futures and build lives filled with purpose. Our sector program helps justice-impacted adults build strong career paths and hands-on training, real work experience, and certifications in high-growth sectors. This year alone, we've seen some incredible transformations. Participants have gone from being unemployed and facing hiring challenges to securing high-growth careers, including union positions, healthcare roles, and jobs within Toyota, making over $25 an hour. These are not just jobs, they're lifelines that bring stability and pride and enable them to support their families. In fact, 2 participants went from housing insecurity to becoming proud first-time homeowners. Beyond the technical training, with ACE, sector provides employment support, life skill support, and empowerment. We've delivered resources and life skills education to over 300 participants within the California state prisons, helping them prepare for reentry with dignity and direction. We also hosted a Second Chance Resource Fair and attended over 30 community resource fairs this year alone, making sure justice-impacted individuals have access to the tools, information, and support that they needed. To our graduates, we are so proud of you. You've shown heart and resilience. You put in the work even when it was hard. You proved to yourself and the world that your past does not define your future. Congratulations, you earned this moment, and the future ahead of you is yours to claim. Now I'd like to introduce our sector awardees. Michael Altamirano. Eli Arana. Luis Bruman. Edgar Castaneda. Anthony Dorado. Frank Garcia. Myra Guerrero.
Thank you.
Michael Hammer. Malcolm Hansen. Luis Herrera. Jonathan Intariano. Raymar Jordan. Ricky Lopez. Fernando Lopez. Congratulations. Michael Mangers. Chris Martinez. Jack McFadden. Luis Munoz. Rosa Nieto. Dulce Berir. Luis Ramirez. Arthur Rios. Eileen Rosales. Kevin Sanchez. Andres Solis. Jessica Solis. And Nathan Torres. Can I get another applause for the awardees? Now I have the pleasure of introducing our first Transformation Award winner and speaker, Michael Altamirano.
Growing up, my father was my hero and mentor in life. I could never openly acknowledge this because he was an uneducated, blackout drunk and drug addict. But a child does not see that in their parent. All I saw was my father, a hardworking man who tried to protect and provide for his family. I was looking for praise, love, and affection, but was left with nothing but confusion and disappointment. I desperately wanted inspiration and motivation, but instead always felt embarrassed by his presence. From his addiction and death, I felt guilt and shame. My selfish desire for immediate gratification prevented me from growth, and I began to commit crimes because of my twisted logic and distorted thinking. When I did commit these crimes, I was unaware of my stressors and triggers and how to deal with them. Pain experienced without healthy tools to understand it can pull us away from ourselves, others, and life itself. I needed to learn how to rest and not quit. Unfortunately, at an early age, I was sentenced to a significant amount of time in prison, and I missed out on my children growing up. But by the grace of God, He surrounded me with a loving family, friends, and colleagues. Coming to Alliance for Community Empowerment changed my life in every area, but especially with learning how to express my emotions in a healthy way. ACE allows me to share, be vulnerable, and be involved. What does ACE mean to me? The definition is love and transformation. ACE will love on you until you learn how to love yourself. ACE has cultivated a team that has no I in it. We seek no recognition for what we do. It's a team that has one goal: be of service, selfless service. I have so much love and respect and compassion towards my team. They are a true example of what change is. Most people I speak to ask the same question: is change really possible? And I stand here before you telling you I was convicted of heinous crimes against humanity. But that young man that was sentenced to prison is not the same man that stands here before you today. Today, I am proud of the decisions that I make. I take responsibility for my thoughts, words, and actions. I am aware that I will never be perfect, but I will always have a choice. Attitude, kindness, happiness, and respect, and helping others, they are a choice. Today, I leave you with the choice. How will you choose to treat others regardless of how they treat you? Thank you. And now for the Transformation Award, Fabian Diaz. Good job. Edson Romero. Citlali Garcia. And Cooper Van Hoos. Please give another round of applause for the awardees. And now turn your attention to the screen.
There's one more winner, Michael Altamirano.
At Ruth Youth Build, young people don't just earn diplomas, they discover their potential. Through paid vocational training, leadership development, and a WASC-accredited high school education, we're shaping tomorrow's changemakers. This year, 27 youth graduated, 23 completed hands-on training, and 51 Ruth Youth Build participants were co-enrolled Pierce College students. Ruth stands for resilience, unity, transformation, and hope. And every day, we live it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vianney Lopez. I'm the Youth Build Program Manager, and I am incredibly proud of the work that our young leaders have done this year. This cohort made history. They are the first Ruth Youth Build participants to be Pierce College students while earning their high school diplomas. But their year was defined not just by personal achievement, but by a strong spirit of giving back. They partnered with Brahma Bodega to provide fresh food to hundreds of community members, and our Youth Policy Action Council members traveled to Sacramento to advocate for Bill AB 542 to proudly represent their peers and their community. To speak more on her unique experience, I have the honor of introducing the Hope speaker. Please give a round of applause to Priscilla Salgado.
Hello, my name's Priscilla Salgado, and I'm here to talk about hope, which is ironic because hope isn't something I experienced until recently. August 2022 was the hardest times of my life. Hope began to fade away, and school had become a distant dream. I wasn't thinking about grades or college. I was thinking about surviving. The streets were loud with violence, and every day felt like a battle just to make it home. I was sitting in class, but my mind was somewhere else, on friends who got locked up, on family struggles, on the chaos around me. The system never felt like it was built for someone like me. It felt like the road had already counted me out. When I started showing up to school, no one asked why. They just threatened to call social workers on my mom. Like she wasn't already doing everything she could. She worked late, worried all night, and still gave me everything she had. But all they saw was absence, not the reason behind it. School didn't feel like a place to grow. It felt like a place where we were punished for struggling. But in January 2023, something changed. Hope came into my life. I found a new school called Ruth Youth Build, a place where I wasn't treated like a lost cause, but someone worth saving. The staff didn't just care about my grades, they cared about me. They asked how I was doing. They gave me a place to talk, to heal, to be angry without judgment. And that's when I started to feel hope again. At first, I didn't trust it. I've been let down too many times, but little by little, I saw this place was different. They didn't just teach, they understood. Some of them had lived what I was living. And when someone had me a bus pass or told me they were proud of me for showing up, it mattered. Those small moments, little spark of hope in me that I thought was gone. I started believing maybe I was meant to make it out. I started showing up not just to school, but to life. I started setting goals, graduate, maybe college, maybe a job that meant something real. The weight was still there, but I wasn't carrying it alone anymore. I had people in my corner pushing me forward when I couldn't push myself. I found strength I didn't know I had. I stayed after school, took extra classes, worked through weekends, and even when the streets were calling. And in December 2024, I did what nobody expected. I graduated a whole year early. I was living in hope. That wasn't just my diploma. That was proof that I made it through the storm, that I didn't give up, that I turned pain into power. Hope started to feel real when I looked myself in the mirror and I didn't just see pain. I saw potential, I saw strength, I saw someone who's been through hell but was still standing.
And with every step forward, every reach goal, every moment I chose not to give up, that spark of hope turned into fire. A fire that now keeps me going even on my hard days. A fire that says I'm not finished yet. But I didn't do it alone. My mom was my backbone through everything. She gave me hope when I had none left. My family, whether it was a ride to school or quiet work when I needed it, they were there no matter what. This wasn't just my win, it was our win. And now, as I walk the stage in June 2025, I carry that victory with me. It's not just for myself, but for every kid who feels like school isn't for them, for every family fighting in silence, for everyone who's been told they won't make it, you can make it. I'm living proof. The great thing is that hope doesn't run out. Hope can grow and grow, and there's always enough to share. Thank you. With this is my privilege to present the Hope Awards to, let's see, Hazel Grant, Raymond Jordan, Jeffrey Ramirez, Hurston Salgado, and Mark Billy. Please give another round of applause for the awardees.
All right. So each year, ACE presents the Ruth Award named in honor of my grandmother, Ruth, and grounded in the values that guide everything we do: resilience, unity, transformation, and hope. This award is given to 2 individuals, 1 participant, and 1 ACE team member who embody those values in extraordinary ways. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing the 2025 Ruth Award staff recipient, Cynthia Martinez. Cynthia's journey began with ACE, but not as an employee, as a volunteer serving as an AmeriCorps Vista after completing her bachelor's degree at CSUN. At a time when many graduates are focused on personal gain, Cynthia, a single mother of 2 beautiful daughters, chose to invest her time, talent, and heart into breaking the cycles of poverty, not just for herself, but for her community. She dedicated 2 full years, full-time as a national service volunteer at ACE. And it quickly became clear Cynthia was not here to simply serve, she was here to lead. Since joining our team permanently, Cynthia has made a lasting impact across every corner of our organization. Her work has helped advance our mission in real, tangible ways, improving services, strengthening relationships, and uplifting those we serve. In July of 2024, she was promoted to Director of Violence Intervention and Prevention. Her role she embraced with integrity, compassion, and fierce commitments. And if that wasn't enough, just a few weeks ago, while continuing her full-time leadership at ACE and raising her daughters, Cynthia graduated with her master's degree from CSUN. I gotta keep looking at you. Cynthia, you represent everything that the Ruth Award was meant to celebrate. Your story is one of resilience, unity, transformation, and hope. And tonight we are so proud to honor you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our 2025 Ruth Award recipient, Cynthia Martinez.
I'm a crier. Just FYI. Hello, everyone. First and foremost, thank you for showing up to celebrate this incredible group of individuals who are breaking generational cycles, healing generational traumas, and transforming their futures. My parents migrated to the United States in the 1980s with no documents, just a dream to work and provide for their families back in Mexico. They crossed the border, risking their lives, not knowing that this was the country their children would call home. Resilience is a value that runs through my blood. My father, who worked in the orchards of Durango as a boy, taught himself to be a machine shop programmer. My mother, who left her rancho at the age of 15 to earn her high school diploma and social work degree, showed me that determination looks like. Their resilience carried me through my own battles. 7 years as a single mother of 2 daughters. Hi, Eva and Brisa. Hi, hubby. Survivor of interpersonal, emotional, and sexual abuse. Nights of doubt and days when the world expected me to fail. Every step, every therapy session was me shaking off the dirt and stepping up. Unity is what keeps us standing when life tries to bury us. It was my mother's unwavering belief in my education, my father's wisdom whispered late at night, and the community that held me up. At ACE, unity means we stand together, staff, participants, family, mentors, graduates, because we know that no one transforms alone. It was the ACE team that continued to uplift me and my daughters. Today, this room is filled of that unity. Transformation is what happens when resilience and unity meet. From a young mother balancing books and babies, attaining my bachelor's and master's degree, to a director leading programs that break cycles. Even though this is my story of transformation, each of you is proof that transformation is possible, no matter what life throws at you. Hope is what pushes us to believe that tomorrow we can be better than today. It is a dream my parents carried across the border and the hope that I have for my daughters. It is a fire in your hearts tonight. Carry this hope into every job, every classroom, every space you can advocate for the community. You are the hope that ACE believes in. I want to leave you with this parable that has been able to define how you and I have had to face life. The parable is told of a farmer who owned an old mule, and one day the mule fell into the farmer's well. The farmer heard the mule braying, unable to get out of the well. And after assessing the situation, the farmer decided that neither the mule nor the well was worth the trouble of saving. Instead, he called his neighbors together, told them what had happened, and enlisted them to help haul dirt to bury the old mule in the well and put him out of his misery. Initially, the old mule was hysterical, as you can well imagine. But as the farmer and his neighbors continued shoveling the dirt on the mule's back, the mule responded rather than just standing there. Every time a shovel load of dirt landed on the mule's back, he would shake it off and step up. This the mule did, shovelful after shovelful, shaking the dirt off and stepping up, shaking the dirt off and stepping up. The mule continued to do this despite how painful the blows of dirt were, or how distressing the situation seemed. The mule fought panic and just kept right on shaking the dirt off and stepping up again and again. It wasn't long before the farmer realized what was happening, and shortly after, the old mule, battered and exhausted, stepped triumphantly over the wall of that well. What seemed like what would bury him actually helped him, all because of the manner in which he handled his adversity. So tonight, remember, life tries to bury you. Whatever life tries to bury you with, shake it off and step up. You have proven that you are resilient. united, transformed, and full of hope. Pensaron que nos podrían enterrar, pero no sabían que éramos semillas. I told you I was a crier. Now I have the honor of announcing the 2025 Participant Ruth Award recipient. I do. Jessica Mares.
Doesn't this feel good? Tonight, I love tonight's, this beautiful energy and beautiful celebrations. I'd be amiss to not also talk about some other key folks that are here tonight that are a part of this, and it's been beautiful to hear all of like the testimonies and how these values that we have are lived out. And they're talking about ACE, but we are a community. And so I want to just share that within our organization, we partner with over 45 different community organizations and organizations and agencies that stand with us to ensure that individuals and families in the San Fernando Valley receive support, resources, opportunities, and the opportunities they deserve. They're here to help to strengthen and expand and make things possible through the power of partnership. We do have some of our partners with us tonight, and so I really want to acknowledge them. We have the folks from Assemblymember Jesse Gabrielle's office, State Senator Carolyn Menjivar's office, Youth Build Charter School of California, our longest partner, Youth Build Global, Los Angeles Mayor's Office of Community Safety, Louis Sharpstone and Company, Mission Valley Bank, not too bad, right? Got a bank, a partner, Harbor Freight Tools for Schools, West Valley Occupational Center, Equus WorkSource Center, San Fernando Rescue Mission, and one of our newer partners, LA Pierce College. And we're so grateful for all of our partners that come together with us and join us in this mission. I have an introduction for our next partner, but I'm not going to use it. And so I want to welcome up our city council member, Los Angeles City Council member, Bob Blumenfeld, who is a remarkable leader serving Council District 3, which serves many communities within the West San Fernando Valley. We are so grateful to the council member. He came into office the year that ACE was born and has been a huge champion. With our organization, the word alliance, it's a partnership, it's coming together. And that is definitely something that the council member has in how he operates and how he leads. He leads collaboratively. There hasn't been an issue or a challenge that I don't bring to him. And I appreciate how responsive he is. And how many times him and his office have reached out to say, what are the community's needs? Just today with everything that's going on in our immigrant communities, his staff are reaching out and what support do you need and keep us in the loop. Council member, I just appreciate your strong leadership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I could not imagine being in a community that didn't have the strong leadership that you embody. And so thank you for your leadership. Thank you for being a friend. And ladies and gentlemen, Councilmember Bob Blumenfeld.
You're thanking me, but really I want to turn that around and thank you just for the opportunity to partner with you. I mean, you do such amazing work. And I'm just so thrilled to partner and to be here today and hear all these inspiring stories. It really warms my heart and just makes me grateful that I have the opportunity to be here with all of you today. So it's wonderful to be with this class of 2025. As you mentioned, I've been here many times with the different classes, and this is always an event that helps recharge my batteries when times are tough. I think about the inspiring stories that I hear today, and you guys outdid yourself this time, because the stories really were just breathtaking and inspiring, and whether it was resilience or hope, I mean, it's just what you all are doing is truly amazing. I thank you. And Michelle, this is the first I heard that Ruth. I didn't realize Ruth was named after your grandmother. Interesting. My grandmother is also named Ruth. Yes, and she was also an immigrant. And so, like you, I'm the grandchild of an immigrant. And I think of her story when I hear many of the stories that are here today. And I think it's important that we channel that energy, that immigrant energy that drives this city, the immigrant energy that drives this country, that has made this country what it is today, especially in these really dark times right now. I mean, this is just a beacon of hope coming here, but we all know what's happening outside. And I mean, just today we had ice in Canoga Park, and it's a dark time with what's happening federally, and we need to be aware of that and cherish the moments like this where we have the brightness. I don't want to dwell on that too much, but it's the elephant in the room in some ways. But you all are the antidote as well. Seeing you all move forward, that's how we get this country back on track. It's through the resilience, it's through the hope, it's through the connections and the transformations that we're seeing here today that are going to get us to tomorrow and in a good way. So to all the graduates of ACE's many programs, Youth Build Sector, Parenting, Grid Intervention, Prevention, I just, my main mission here is just to say congratulations and to be with you and to honor you for what you've accomplished, for what you've overcome. I know that many of you and your families, this moment is much more than a graduation. It's a powerful act of hope in the face of uncertainty. In neighborhoods like ours, what we're seeing here is dreaming, it's courage, it's joy. And frankly, that is, we can talk about protest and what we're doing, and I was part of the protests here this weekend, but the real protest is what you're all doing, is the joy, is the transformation, is the courage. That is really what shines. You all belong here. We see you. Your story is what makes this city great. You don't just walk across the stage tonight, you walk through the barriers that were meant to stop you. And I love the story of the mule yeah, that's great. Because there's always dirt being thrown on us. There's always barriers being put in front of us. But it's important that we're looking beyond that. We're looking to where we move as a future. And as a leader of the city, I want you to know that we're trying to build a city that values every member of our community, and we will keep showing up for you. And while some crazy things were happening on the national level, your city and your city council are behind you. So take pride in this milestone today. Celebrate loudly. This is just the beginning. We need your voice, your leadership, your brilliance more than ever. And I have hope and confidence in all that you will achieve. And, I want to make an ask of you too, because you celebrate today, but, there comes a responsibility with what you're achieving, and that is to give back. And you all are doing that in many ways, but, make sure you take a moment also to thank all the people who helped bring you here, whether that's your teachers, your parents, your guardians, your friends. As many of you have stated, nobody does this alone. We do it when we're together and we're stronger together. So I want to thank ACE for your continued service and dedication to the city. And also, in terms of giving back, if anybody's ever interested in internships, like my office, we love having interns, local folks, ACE, others. So you may be working in things. There's a lot you can do through the city of LA, and I want you to know that and be part of that. And even if you don't want to be an intern or work directly in the city, there's other ways that you can empower yourself through the city. Even something as simple as downloading the MyLA 311 app on your phone. And when you see graffiti, you report it. When you see garbage on the street, you report it. There are things like that you can be an active participant in governing and moving our city forward. There are lots of things like that. My main message is you have new tools with this graduation, and you have all sorts of tools that you don't even realize that you can tap into. But the biggest one is your voice and your heart. And I urge you to use that voice and that heart. Listen to your surroundings, stay strong. Don't be intimidated by some of the craziness that's going on. You can shape the future. You've all seen that. You've gotten a glimpse of it. And I know you hear that from lots of folks. But I am confident that you will. And I look forward to seeing you all in the community, working with you all to make our city and our community a better place. Thank you. And most of all, congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, council member. Just fun fact, council member has almost perfect attendance for ACE graduations. We're very proud of him. He missed one. It was the pandemic. We gave him a pass, so we're good. Wonderful. All right, Youth Build graduates, you ready to graduate? You ready to graduate? All right, let's invite back up our Youth Build manager, Ms. Vianney Lopez.
Okay, we're so close to the moment we've all been waiting for, but first I would like to share just how honored I am to stand here and see our graduates reach this major milestone, their high school graduation. Our graduates have shown what real strength looks like. You didn't just get through school. You did it while raising children, holding down jobs, caring for your family, pushing through personal loss and challenges. And you did it all while you carried it with dignity and purpose. And you did it in a time when the world around us isn't always kind or fair. You've proven that your stories matter, that your dreams and your goals are valid, and that no matter what's happening out there in the politics and the headlines, you have the power to rise above it. You represent the resilience, the heart, and the unshakable pride of our communities. This isn't just a graduation, it's a statement. And let today serve as that reminder that you are powerful. Congratulations to you and the family and friends who walked with you every step of the way. I would like to invite Dr. Celine Masuje to the podium to lead us in the diploma presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Vianney. Y'all ready for the diploma ceremony? All right. Graduates, if you'll please stand to take your place for the diploma ceremony. Diego Barajas. Diego has earned his MC3, OSHA, CPR, and Summer Solar certification during his time at Youth Build. He plans on continuing his training at West Valley Occupational Center and dreams of joining the Electricians Union. Eric Bonilla. Eric participated in Summer Solar, where he earned his OSHA 10 and solar certifications. His plan is to become a licensed electrician. He also plans to continue his engagement in the community and being a youth leader. Glendy Galmo. Glendy is the proud mother of 2 beautiful children and was able to finish her credits even with a newborn at home. She plans on continuing her English studies at Pierce College and focusing her career on marketing to expand her own business, which is already thriving. Diego Castro. Diego earned his MC3, OSHA, and CPR certificates while attending Youth Build. He is looking forward to starting college at Pierce in the fall and putting the construction skills he learned at Youth Build into practice with a career in that field. Fabian Diaz. During his time at Youth Build, Fabian completed the MC3 Construction, OSHA, CPR, and Van Nuys Youth Leadership Airport Academy certificates. He is planning on enrolling in Pierce College in the fall to pursue his welding certificate with the goal of combining his interests of welding and aviation. Deborah Escobar. After graduation, Deborah plans on continuing her English studies at Pierce College and earning her associate's degree. Later, she would like to transfer to CSUN to get her bachelor's degree in biology with a minor in forensic science. She dreams of being a forensic investigator. Amy Flores. Amy is currently working as an assistant portfolio manager for a real estate company. She wants to continue her studies at Pierce College and is excited about discovering a career that allows her to serve her community. Minerva Garcia. Minerva is currently a student at Pierce College and is working hard to pursue her dream career of being a radiologist. She is the recipient of the RAPSA Courage Scholarship Award. Mally Godinez. In her time at Youth Build, Mally earned her MC3 certificate for construction as well as OSHA and CPR. She is planning on enrolling in Pierce College in the fall to study criminal justice and then transferring to CSUN to complete her bachelor's degree. Anthony Gonzalez. Anthony earned his MC3, OSHA, and CPR certificates in his time at Youth Build. In the future, Anthony hopes to continue his studies at Pierce College in the field of political science. Hazel Grant. Hazel was a committed member of our Youth Policy Action Council during her time in Youth Build, going to Sacramento to represent our school on 3 occasions. She earned her MC3, OSHA, CPR, and summer solar certificates. Hazel plans on enrolling in Pierce College in the fall to study nursing and dreams of becoming a pediatric registered nurse. Jimmy Guzman. During his time at Youth Build, Jimmy earned his MC3 certificate, OSHA, CPR, and summer solar, as well as gaining training in apartment maintenance. After graduation, he plans on attending West Valley to be an electrician with the goal of joining the union in the future. Jose Jesus Tejado Jr. Jose participated in our construction training and is planning on earning his solar installation certificate through Summer Solar after graduation. He will be attending Pierce College in the fall to study computer engineering and hopes to transfer to CSUN to finish his bachelor's degree. Alvaro Hernandez. In his time at Youth Build, Alvaro earned his MC3 construction certificate as well as OSHA, CPR, and summer solar. In the future, he plans on continuing his studies at Pierce College in the welding program. Jessica Mares. Jessica was a member of YPAC and has a long-term goal of being a social worker. She has already reached one of her goals by becoming the newest member of ACE's CVI team and looks forward to continuing to serve her community in this role. Anthony Martinez. Anthony participated in the construction program here at Youth Build, earning his MC3, OSHA, and CPR certificates. After graduation, he plans on attending Pierce College to pursue a career in business. His career interests also include real estate and becoming an electrician. Saraí Martinez. In her time at Youth Build, Sarai was a member of YPAC and was able to represent our school on a visit with our senator in Sacramento. She also earned her MC3 construction certificate as well as OSHA and CPR. After graduation, Sarai plans on continuing her studies with the goal of becoming a registered nurse. Luciano Meza. Here at Youth Build, Luciano has gotten his guard card certification and has grown as an individual. He will be the first in his family to go to college and hopes to pursue a career in HVAC at Pierce. He is a proud Chicano of the Meza family. Andrew Morales. In Youth Build, Andrew earned his MC3, OSHA, and CPR certificates and has been a member of PAC. In the fall, he will be attending Pierce College to pursue a career in business and play on the baseball team. He hopes to transfer to Arizona State University to finish his business degree. Daniel Ramirez. Here at Youth Build, Daniel gained hands-on vocational training through the apartment maintenance program. He plans on attending UEI College after graduation to train to be an HVAC technician. Gladys Ramirez. Gladys participated in our apartment maintenance technician program. After graduation, she plans on going to college and starting her path to become a pediatrician. Angela Sack. Angela's career goal is to become a nutritionist for an athletic team. In order to reach her goal, she plans on studying nutrition at Mission College and then transferring to CSU Northridge to finish her bachelor's in nutrition, dietetics, and food science. Priscilla Salgado. Priscilla has been a strong youth leader, not just in school, but also in the community. She earned her MC3, OSHA, CPR, and Summer Solar certificates, and she faithfully served on the Youth Policy Action Council. Her plan after graduation is to attend UEI College to be an assistant nurse. Brandon Sanchez. Brandon has earned his MC3 construction certificate and he plans on continuing his studies at Pierce College in the automotive mechanics department. His goal is to become a mechanic and own his own shop one day. Magdalena Sai. After graduation, Magdalena plans on continuing her English studies at Pierce College and then focusing on a major that interests her. Mary Jane Valladares. In her time at Youth Build, Mary Jane participated in the Youth Policy Action Council and earned her MC3 and OSHA certificates. In the future, she wants to go to college to pursue her bachelor's and master's in business and dreams of owning her own cosmetology shop. Shirley Vasquez. After graduation, Shirley is heading to Pierce College to dive into business studies, setting the stage to become a successful entrepreneur. Let's get one more round of applause for all of the Youth Build graduates. All right, graduates, can I have you please stand? It's getting official, y'all. By the powers vested in me by the Youth Build Charter School of California's Board of Directors, the California Department of Education, and Western Association of Schools and Colleges, I certify that these young people have met all of the requirements set forth by this school. Graduates, you may turn your tassels from the right to the left. I hereby declare these young leaders to be graduates of Youth Build Charter School of California. Congratulations, grads!
Cadence in the building.
The show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun?
All right, graduates, come on up and take your positions for your class photo.
The show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun? Just remember when you come out. The show goes on. Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't the shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through their teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh, put my kicks up on their wrists, unaffected by their threats. Then get busy on their ass. See, that's how that shut down made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up when times is hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
All right, let's. Now let's get ready for the benediction. Bow your heads, close your eyes, however you would like to. Heavenly God, we thank you for the graduates before us. We're grateful for the knowledge they have gained, the friendships they have formed, and the challenges they have overcome. As they step into new beginnings, we ask for your guidance and wisdom to lead them towards fulfilling lives. May they always seek to use their gift to make a positive impact in this world. Amen. Congratulations, class of 2025.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride, and I'm straight. I'm on my way, get up my way. I'm running late, what can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend, it's Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud of fire.